Alright, so KSI recently got cancelled over Twitter, and it's fair to say this is possibly one of the dumbest cancellations we've ever seen so far. Basically, what happened is that KSI went onto a live stream with Quackity and Fundy, and they basically played a game where they were quack joke. Basically, what happened is that KSI went onto a live stream with Quackity and Fundy, but they basically played a game where they would just crack jokes and have a good time and just have a bit of fun on stream. Unfortunately for KSI, the jokes that he was making were a bit too offensive for Quackity's audience, and somehow that ended up getting KSI cancelled. Now, KSI, as we should all know, really doesn't care if some people get offended or whatever. Like, if KSI says a joke and you get offended, honestly, just leave his channel. Like, no one cares. Like, if you get offended by stuff and you want to go to your little Minecraft SMP sort of stuff, then just go there. Obviously, KSI is not targeting your audience if you can't take like the simplest of jokes. That might be a little bit offensive. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at a Twitter thread run by some guy who I'm not going to show his name. His or her, I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm not going to show their name because I don't want them to get any more clout than they've already gotten from this. And KSI's obviously blocked them, so obviously KSI doesn't agree with all this. So simply for his sake, I'm not going to show this person's username. Basically, this person tweeted out saying, "Why is KSI such a bad person?" And then they followed up with a bunch of clips which apparently is supposed to cancel KSI. I got no clue what they're trying to do here. This genuinely makes no sense. Like, out of all people you're going to cancel, like, I say this all the time, but out of all people you're going to cancel, why are you trying to cancel KSI? Basically, this clip here shows when the Sidemen did this game where apparently they did some rap thing, and KSI was spitting some bars about a whole bunch of stuff, and apparently the word tranny is where this gets pretty bad. Apparently that's offensive. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not going to speak too much about it. But again, if you're getting offended by something like that, then obviously KSI is not your intended creator. Obviously he's not making content for you. He's making content for his audience and people who actually like the people who can take a joke, basically. And then there's this other one where this person for some reason brings up this thing that KSI did back in 2015. Like, it literally shows it in the thumbnail, 2015. YouTube urged to remove KSI's videos for trivialization of that word. Now, surely after all these times where people have discussed that the sharing clips of people like 7 years ago isn't a good way to cancel someone, and yet people are still doing it, bringing stuff up from 2015, which has no correlation into today's world. KSI making jokes about all that sort of stuff back then was obviously acceptable back then, and it was obviously for jokes. I could honestly say that if you joke about stuff like that now, then it's honestly not offensive. I don't really care. As long as you're not making fun of someone that is actually a victim of that sort of stuff and you're just making fun of it as a whole, then, you know, fair enough. If you make the joke funny, then whatever. But seriously, like, people bringing stuff up from 2015 just makes literally no sense. And then there's this other one where basically KSI was at Eurogamer, and I can definitely say that this one was a little bit insane. Like, it was funny for its time back in 2012, but I do definitely think that KSI shouldn't have done that. But then again, like, KSI has addressed this in the past and he has apologized for it, so I don't understand why you're trying to bring it up in today's society like it has any correlation. Again, this was all done and sorted way back then. Like, why are you bringing it up now? It literally makes no sense. You're literally doing a Logan Paul. How you trying to ruin KSI's credibility by bringing up stuff that happened literally in 2012. And now there's this next one. This clip goes for about a minute. I'm failing to understand where KSI was offensive here. I'm gonna play this clip now, and I want you guys to tell me where you think this clip was offensive.
No, it's an interesting topic. It's an interesting.
Hey, yeah, it is. Sidemen debates coming soon.
So yeah, I had top surgery. I'm trans. I had very large boobs. So
Wait, that's to be a woman.
Yeah.
Fam, this chick's got a better beard than me. Are you mad? Oh no, that's outrageous.
Bro, it's an L for you, bro.
That's outrageous. I don't believe it. No, man. Hey,
JJ, you can go and get beard surgery, bro.
No.
Come on. Bro, if you want one so bad.
I'm not. I can't. No, I can't.
Why? Why can't you, bro? Get one.
No,
Get a
I
beard,
don't
bro.
want to.
What,
I
how
don't
old
want
are
to
you?
be that
28?
guy.
You 28?
Because then
How old are
everyone
you?
would just be like, oh, you only got a beard like that because you had to
JJ.
pay for it.
JJ, you
Pay
28.
to win.
How old are you, JJ?
I'm 27. Why do you always say I'm 28?
Because you're nearly 28, right?
May as well be.
You're nearly 28. What? You got no beard?
Hey, yo, no. This is a violation. I can't.
Okay, so I'm guessing that the reason people got offended is because KSI said something about a transgender person. But I don't understand why this was so bad. Like, he literally complimented this guy's beard and basically saying that he wishes he had his beard. Or like, what? Why on earth does that even? I really don't get Twitter. I just don't understand. How are you trying to cancel KSI? Like, you've given us no explanation here. And now there's this other other one which just says F slur, and to be honest, I really don't care what KSI said here. Like, I'm sick of sugarcoating stuff. I'm sick of just saying, oh, well, it's okay, you know, oh, just leave the internet. Like, genuinely, like, get off Twitter. Like, no one wants you there. And now there's this other one. This other one. So KSI changed his name to what you can see on screen right now. I'm not gonna read it out. But basically, KSI changed his name to that, and this person just replies with, not funny at all. Oh no, I'm sure KSI after seeing this has realized how much of a mistake that was. Oh no, that is such an unfunny thing. Oh no. Please, everyone give me likes and get offended with me and quote tweet me so I can get more popular. I genuinely hate people that do this. Like, it just makes genuinely no sense. Like, again, obviously you're not KSI's intended audience, so go away. Legit. Go back to Quackity's stream, alright? If you don't want to watch KSI and Quackity's stream, then don't watch the stream. Why do you have to make this massive thread on Twitter wasting your time doing literally nothing with your life, trying to cancel someone? And then after this, basically KSI blocked this person because he's just being absolutely ridiculous. And then she had a little cry about that, but I'm not gonna get into that. I can't be bothered. Basically, she also followed up with this after all these exposés of KSI. Dark humor is making jokes of trauma to cope. Have you ever been that word before? I highly doubt it. Oh my god. What you are doing is disgusting. What you're doing is disgusting. Trying to cancel KSI for doing literally nothing wrong. How is this wrong in any way? He's literally making a joke that his audience are obviously going to enjoy. KSI knows his audience, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be making these jokes if his audience wouldn't be okay with it. Obviously, you're not his audience, so why do you care so much? Like, legit, go away. And then after this, KSI and Fundy were getting thrown the absolute, like, the worst of the worst. They were getting DM stuff that really shouldn't be DM'd, and it's absolutely, it's messed up what they were saying. These people are trying to say that KSI was being offensive, but people were sending, like, KSI literal threats of stuff that you can imagine. It's literally messed up how far these stands will go to mess with someone's life just because they say a few offensive jokes on someone's stream that they don't like. This is why Twitter is literally the biggest toxic wasteland on the earth, which is why you should follow me on there at gliderguy with 2 Ys. That's why you should follow me, because I absolutely hate it. Basically, KSI tweeted out at Fundy because, you know, everything was going insane. He basically said, here for you if you need it, bro. This just proves that KSI really does care about other people, and he's not just some mean guy as these stupid Twitter people would say. And then some guy replied to KSI saying, thank you so much, JJ. He's getting those threats right now. It's just so messed up to see that. Like, I get you're a public figure and you should probably expect to get those sort of threats on the daily, but it's just so stupid when you're getting them constantly DM them to you because this stupid person who decided to expose KSI and expose Fundy just decided to put this stupid Twitter thread out for clout because they have nothing else better to do with their lives. Like, literally, go outside and touch some grass. Like, no one cares about your Twitter thread. Yeah, it's not okay to tell someone to that themselves over jokes in a game. Even if you're offended by them, the intention is never to upset people. And that's exactly right. Like KSI, I can obviously tell that he has made some jokes in the past, but I can tell, like, even though he's made those jokes in the past, like, very thorough and clear, obviously his intention was never to hurt people. If his intention was to hurt people, then he would have said it before. Like, obviously most YouTubers don't intend to hurt people with their jokes. It's just as simple as that. I don't care if it's Technoblade, I don't care if it's Dream, Sapnap, like, any of them. Like, even the Minecraft community. No entertainer, or at least most entertainers, most entertainers don't make jokes to offend people. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Again, like, why is KSI getting cancelled for this? I've already talked about KSI getting cancelled once before. It was such a stupid situation. It was over again some jokes that he was making, and this was back in 2019. Like, it just shows the cancel culture back from, like, 2018 into 2021. It's just spiraled out of control. People seem to be getting cancelled every second day of the week, and it genuinely just makes me sick to see the length that these people go just to end these people's careers. And the funny thing is that KSI is going to bounce back at, like, tomorrow and just make another video because he really doesn't care. And that's the mentality that I wish everyone getting cancelled would have. Like, people like Dream. Like, when Dream gets cancelled, I wish that he'd just stick with it. Like, just stick with what he said and just not care. That would be the best thing in the world. Just seeing all the K-pop stars and all the 12-year-olds just get all triggered over stuff that the Dream did and Dream not apologizing for it. There's so many other tweets that people are talking about like KSI being cancelled and how it's so bad and how KSI should be cancelled and how he should be apologizing for this. And to those comments, I'm not going to read them out because this video is just going to get a bit long. But to those replies, I say, get off the internet. No one wants you here. Anyway, that's going to be for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we're coming up on 200k. So yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.